everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Tetris 99. Encouraging results yesterday. A second place, a couple of top 10s. We're coming back fully nutrated with extreme hydration, ready for easy victories. Or at least, let's not promise something that's outside of the realm of my own control. We're gonna promise focused play. We're not gonna panic as much. And we're gonna accept that when we end up in that final circle situation, to put it in a PUBG context, that we know what's up. We got it. I don't know how you want to build this one. Probably like this. Seems acceptable to me. By the way, if you... I can't say I disagree with this complaint, okay? But if you're gonna say NL, you need to respect the long piece more. I still do feel like I disagree. I'm still like, don't get me wrong. I understand the value of the long piece is the only piece in Tetris where it's possible to send a full Tetris. That in and of itself makes it the king of the Tetris pieces. However, I can't help but feel that respecting the long piece too much leads to you holding a long piece as you die. Not all the time. It's an unfortunate one there. But enough of the time that I do think it matters. Okay, we're gonna be a little greedy here because I saw some spice coming in. It's okay. I don't mind that. Ooh. Do you see what I see? A kill, KO for me, please. Okay, sorry, it's been a while since I was in choir. No joke, one of my earliest memories. This is not a satire, I want to be clear. So be careful when you make fun of this. One of my earliest memories is of being... Send it. In kindergarten class, we had to sing "Oh Canada" as the first step of indoctrination. And the other kids in the class making fun of my singing voice. So, there's two ways you could choose to look at that. One of them is that, those are deep wounds. Hold on. No, you were good. This is fine. The other one is that, hey man, I'm used to it. Hard to offend me. Just a little teensy, weensy insult to the old singing voice. You know what I mean? I just don't like this situation. So it's been a while since we sent. We're gonna try to rebuild this in an image that's a little bit superior to where we were at before. Just didn't like the patterns too much. We're almost back. Oh, that was not good. We're almost back to relative good construction. We can do it. I don't know if I want to cultivate aggression once people have badges. Strikes me as the spice ain't worth the next day, if you know what I mean. But I can live with that for sure. Get us back down to nearly 0. We got a real, psychological issue. Would have preferred for that to have not been so tight. Oh, that's so bad. My builds have been all messed up so far, but you know what? We're not super screwed. We can live with this one. And we've almost accidentally recreated a structure we can be a little bit pleased with. Not thrilled, but a little pleased. Oh my lord, dude. So I'm trying to... And, mission failed. But I'm trying to get better about noticing. I think this is one of the most like actionable pieces of criticism for my own play right now. Get better at noticing when the time is right for us to break down the tower a little earlier. And we're still working on it. Everything is, you know, life's a work in progress. But we're getting there. At least the first step is acknowledging it's something you need to work on, right? And I forget the second step, but it's something like 1, acknowledge there's a problem. 2, just want to be with you. 3, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And then 4, repeat steps 1 through 3. I mean, you know this old song and dance. You don't need to say all the lyrics. Plus, I don't want to spoil the song for anybody who hasn't heard it yet. But it's got quite a twist ending. You pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge. I'm a little disheartened, just only slightly. Never mind. I was gonna say by our lack of KOs, but we're actually doing pretty well in that department right now. I've just created an unrealistic expectation for myself. Gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do it. Do it. It's from the classic comedy film Starsky and Hutch. I don't know if you're familiar. It's a little bit of a cerebral comedy. Very 70s focused. I'm gonna, you know, probably hit you with almost a preemptive radio silence. Thank you. Thank you for getting over. Huge. Oh my god. My son, what are you doing? Did you hear that? That's big. Okay, no panic. Still no panic. It is a mistake. But no panic. Still no panic. We don't need the panic. No panic should be the default situation. Even as we build the world's most absolutely cursed structure, panic will only serve to make your life harder. Hey, Ruka, I would really appreciate you not being in front of the freaking screen right now. Did you just witness my eyes change position? We started playing using the other monitor temporarily. Little preview window gameplay. You wouldn't have learned that from a Jedi, if you know what I mean. That's an advanced level technique befitting only a true Grandmaster. Let me just tell you straight up, that obviously is a very encouraging sound, but I have no idea what our odds are on this one. No panic. Just focus. And you accept. Move on. Accept. 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 Oh, it had to be on top of the garbage hole, didn't it? Excuse me, did I hear a T-spin? That's a real issue. Yep. Second place, we were in the mix. We were in the mix. I got no complaints about that one, honestly. We placed some pieces badly. I did have a little bit of feline interruption. Really appreciate it, by the way. But, you know what? We played okay in there. We fought ourselves back from the brink, and I'm never going to be upset with the second, even if the first was on the line. You gotta be a little zen, you know? At the end of the day, the top 10 is execution. You can talk about planning all you want, but the thing that's gonna help us out the most in the top 10 is always gonna be practice. You know, the faster you're consistently able to play in the top 10, the better off you're gonna be. And that's why I have, like, fairly limited patience for critical feedback about the top 10 situations, because, like, yeah, I know. Play faster. That's. I mean, it's not just good advice. It's, like, by far the best advice. Just, you know, not the sort of thing you implement on a short-term basis, you know? It comes from keeping those cerebral pathways open in the brain. Very smart move there. It's alright, we got back down. Sometimes I actually think that can be helpful. Just to give you that extra motivation to clear lines quickly. I think we want to do it like this, that way we get the well created. And just give ourselves, you know, we don't want a perfectly level tower here. We want some nooks and crannies. That way we got relevant places to put just about every piece. I got nothing against dropping a line piece flat. I also just realized, sorry, we're coming off it's almost like a hangover from coming in second place. We were making some tactical mistakes, sending a lot of lines. Don't panic. Sending a lot of lines without having our targeting locked down. That one hurt. That one hurt. I really thought we were fighting back. Got beaten by Mr. Silly. I chalked that one up to the second place hangover, honestly. All you can do? Solid mental state. I'm approaching Tetris like a Formula 1 driver, you know? We've run the course in practice. We know what's up. We know how to react. And we're confident we got a chance. But it all comes down to, you know, split-second decisions. And, you know, sometimes depending on who manufactures your car, the engine might just, like, explode. So, you know, presents an unfortunate circumstance that's kind of outside of the bounds of your control to a modest extent, at least. Oh, trust me. I'm not a big fan of this, but we built it bad on purpose as a joke. Would not recommend. Still would continue to not recommend this very cursed setup. But we're actually free. Thankfully, we'll just wait ourselves out for a long piece here. Good enough. Free again. No. We don't want to. I mean, we'll take it like this. But now, very rude. We weren't going to KO anybody off that, so I sent one back at attackers just because I was like, it's just insulting that you would approach me like that. I just, you know, if you're going to send me garbage, I ask for it to be lethal. Is that too much for one human being to ask for? I don't think so, personally, but, you know, your mileage may vary, I suppose. I think, personally, it's just the minimum level of respect everyone should ask for. Is if you're gonna hit me, you better kill me. If you're not willing to do that, you might want to rethink your priorities on the send. But that's okay. See, we're even giving them a little bit of a window to recover, you know? We said to them, you know, I wish you hadn't sent me that, but everybody makes mistakes. Here's your chance to atone for your own mistakes. Don't mess it up again. So we've got just a beautiful setup here. This is where you start picking up some momentum. Definitely feel like been a little lighter on KOs recently than I'd like to be. So we're waiting for our next long piece injection. If we can cultivate some aggression in the interim period, that's even better. I mean, that might not get us KOs. I had a feeling it would, though. Very, very spiced interaction there. So now you just build it back up. Very simple. Very simple. You get a nice long piece buffet. You might want to go back to KOs on that one. easy enough. And you know, I don't want to send somebody kind of garbage that can ruin their life for no reason. I want there to be a darn good reason. What are we at? 2 KOs? Let's make that, you know, double it, please, is what I'm trying to say. If we could double that amount of KOs, start to get in the position where you're like, hey, there's something to this one, okay? Let it be known you asked for this. So I leave it up to you to determine how this goes down. If you don't want to die, send me my garbage in return. If you want to die, I would ask you politely for your badges. Politely, yet firmly for your badges. Oh, I like this. This is very nice, you know, just to find yourself in a situation where the whole world is against you. Because if the whole world's against you and you win, oh, you just beat the world, brother. I hate this, though. What have I done? Only that which is necessary for my own very temporary survival. Okay, that was terrible. Really, we were in a fight. We were in a dog fight there against somebody with 2 prestige. No big deal. Remember, we had a second. We were up there somewhere here. Not perfect play. Imperfect play. By the way, this is like, I don't know, episode 5. I've recorded these all, not back to back, but I did 3, slept, woke up, 2. So I haven't seen any of the comments so far. But I talked about bringing Tetris 99 back on Twitter, and people were overwhelmingly positive. So I appreciate that, and I hope you're enjoying the series so far. This is not dire, you know. The character arc here is definitely not man has lost all mojo. This is like, you know, Mario Lemieux coming out of retirement. And, you know, takes him a couple weeks to get his steps back. But not too long. Before you know it, he's back. Making beautifully creative plays. But it might take a minute. Such is life, you know? Okay. 3 attackers. Very sendable situation. A situation I cannot deny the temptation to send exists. A little spiced. That's okay. We knew something like that was available. All we had to do was send. No. Orange is coming. Beautiful. Orange, you glad I didn't say freaking banana was coming, right, brother? We knew it was coming. Here comes another one. Dude. Okay. Feeling pretty strong with those KOs early. Build up another Tetris. Send it back. I don't know if we're still in combo territory. Okay, that was just a bit of a whiff on my part there, but life goes on. And we've got another well situation. Situation where there's a well. Send it back. As we cultivate garbage, it's kind of the interesting thing about Tetris 99, right? As we cultivate garbage, it becomes easier to kill players, even if they're very good, because we get a disproportionate advantage over them. So as far as I'm concerned, if these guys want to... If they want to... That was not how I meant to send that. If they want to tango, let's tango, you know? Completely plausible, by the way, that this will all go terribly wrong. Would definitely be helpful to not so consistently put pieces in the wrong place. But, yeah, what else is new? Exactly. Okay, that's your play. Got yourself back down where you want to be. Good KO, I think. Start constructing your new well. Very much an acceptable performance so far. Nobody likes the blue on blue stack. I don't need to read the comments to know that's definitely the truth. I've watched other people play Tetris. The blue on blue is not a popular move. Okay, we might want to think... I'm liking where we're at right now, don't get me wrong. But a little bit of self-preservation could go a long way. Trust me, I'm loving that. But at the same time, I'm just also acknowledging... Yeah, that's the play. Just acknowledging we might want to burn off some of this aggression. I don't know. As long as I'm seeing those, the fireworks, it's very tough to just be like, nah, you know. Let's bail on that. Oh, I don't like having an easy way to attack, you know, 20 people simultaneously. Because the truth is, I do. I do. That guy's still alive, huh? I kind of... Okay, he's dead. I thought we would send him just a little bit of aggression to help him on his way. I mean, we got to go to KOs. It's going to keep it on the same guy, but we might as well handle our targeting right now while we've got a good opportunity to do so. Orange piece is coming up. So you drop that there. I think you can live with this. You know, I think I hate that, but I made a decision. I'm going to live with it. Temporary mistake. Permanent benefit. Oh, radio silence, dude. I screwed that one up. My brain broke on that one. Just gonna call it like I see it. Yikes. I don't like building on the hole like that, but if it's gotta be done... Did it have to be done? I don't know. But if it feels like it has to be done, maybe the time's right for it to be done, you know? Just a bit of a dearth of the kind of pieces I would like to see right now. Never mind. No. Gotta keep that hole open. Oh, spiced. It's spiced. Can't afford to be greedy here. No fear. Please, target each other. You madmen. Target each other. Okay, just one left. He's done. We win. We win. And we earned it. And we freaking earned it. I told you. I told you we were coming back. That was absurd. We were like Neo in the Matrix 2. We got two Scandinavian twins with dreadlocks coming at us, sending us garbage over and over. No, square piece. No, like L block with the orange tint. We send it back to you. No honor. Jonathan Parker and Thomas Webb. No honor. That lesson's free. It's on the house. We're back. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!